Hello everyone and welcome to This Day. Today is Thursday, November 16th and I'm Bobby Higgins. Coming up, we have the Golden Rain Foundation update. Elsie Addington will be joining us. She has some unfinished business to take care of. Plus, she's going to introduce us to their new officers and directors. And now taking a look at today's Stay Informed. Mark your calendars because the village is going to be kicking off their holiday celebrations with this year's holiday tree lighting and toy drive on Saturday, December 2nd at 6 p.m. in Clubhouse 1. Bring a new unwrapped children's gift and come enjoy the festivities. This free event features Santa, our local fire department, and the Aliso Niguel High School Carolers. Come enjoy cookies and hot cocoa at this village kickoff to the holiday celebrations. Now taking a look at the weather, it is looking pretty nice out there right now. It's partly sunny and cloudy with a high of 71 and a low of 57. There may be a brief shower or two in the early morning, although it doesn't seem like that right now. Tomorrow on Friday, it'll be mostly cloudy with a possibility of a little bit of rain. And going into the weekend on Saturday, it'll definitely be cloudy with a couple of showers, about a 50% chance of rain. Sunday, the clouds are moving out and the sun returns. On Monday, it'll be beautiful and we'll have plenty of sunshine. And now taking a look at the sunrise and sunset. Here is a beautiful sunset picture from Alan Clark taken here in the village. Your sunrise this morning was at 6:23 a.m. and your sunset will be at 4:47 p.m. tonight. Please send us your photos and we'll showcase them here on This Day. You can email them to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Stay with us. We have a great show coming your way. We will have the Golden Rain Foundation update, but first, let's take a look at today's meetings.
No one deserves to be ashamed of their smile. MacArthur Dental Arts is here to bring back your confidence. We specialize in at-home personalized smile restoration through the power of dental implants and perfect fit dentures. I'm here to answer all your questions with free in-office consults or using our Laguna Woods in-home service special. Don't wait to get the secure, worry-free smile you deserve. Visit MacArthurDentalArts.com or call the number on your screen to schedule your consultation today.
What does it mean when your mammogram says that you have dense breast tissue? Basically, what that is trying to tell you is that the density of your breast is so great that sometimes it's tough for the mammogram to see through that tissue. That's why it's important for you to understand your breast density so that you can consider different types of screening.
The Salvation Army Orange County is proud to be a leader in providing comprehensive care to families, men, women, young adults, seniors, and veterans in Orange County. Our shelters provide food, clothing, counseling, housing navigation, and job training. We also provide care through rent and utility assistance, food pantries, anti-trafficking services, adult rehabilitation, and youth programs. Donate today to help families in need and empower individuals towards self-sufficient life.
Joint care so exceptional you'll wish you'd done it sooner. At Memorial Care, we're voted high in patient satisfaction for a reason. Our specialized surgeons and care teams understand the pain you're going through, as well as the best personalized treatment to get you back to what you love sooner. With nationally recognized care, advanced technology like our Precision Mako surgical system, and support that's always by your side. Get ready to go forth with renewed joy. A new movement awaits at Memorial Care Orthopedic and Spine Institute.
Welcome back to This Day. Joining me now with the Golden Rain Foundation is Elsie Addington. Elsie, so nice to meet you and see you, should I say former director?
Former director is good, yeah.
Yeah, so you're stepping down, no longer on the board with the Golden Rain Foundation.
That's right. In a recent election, I chose not to run again. I need to devote some time to my family because it's a big commitment, but I've really enjoyed it.
Aw.
I've really enjoyed it.
Well, I think it's just funny that, or ironic that here you're done, but yet here you are today. So I guess they can't let you go.
Well, who could? This is the last, the last meeting on November the 7th was my last meeting.
Okay.
So since I was there and since I was scheduled to be here today, my president said, take it away.
So you're going to want to update us and let us know everything that's going on. Take care of this last bit of unfinished business.
And this is pretty exciting stuff. And speaking of unfinished business,
yes.
Nice segue, Bobby. Last month, at the October meeting, the board voted to put on 28-day review. You know, when we take a vote, we don't really sign it into law, as it were. We put it on 28-day review so people can comment on it and think about it, and you know, we can get input from our residents.
Oh, okay.
And in October, it's a long, ugly story, but the board voted after much deliberation and to remove the drop-in lounge television. And that was because it was the source of a lot of commotion and arguments and discord in the drop-in lounge. So I know, but that's what happened.
So it was like some board members were for keeping it, some were for not keeping it,
no,
or as residents? Or?
That wasn't the discord.
Okay.
The discord was in the drop-in lounge over who was going to watch what on the television.
Oh, the TV itself was causing problems.
And it's been going on for years. So finally we decided, you know what, we'll just take it. There were a lot of people that just said, just get rid of it because that'll calm everybody down.
Yeah.
And so then in November, apparently people thought about it a lot because they changed their minds. And we had some input on both sides, and so finally what was decided, and so this unfinished business was to hear this this thing that had been on 28-day review, to hear it again and say whether or not it was going to become in stone. Well, it's not in stone.
Okay.
It was decided to postpone this until now people are going to get together and try to think of another way to deal with the drop-in lounge issue.
What if it just has a set programming on there that can't be changed?
They've tried a lot of things, and they tried that, and finally it was on Channel 6, which is of course the best station in the entire world. Channel 6 was on, but then so they had to turn the volume off. It's just crazy, but that's what it is. So instead of, and the problem is people take up a lot of staff time going over and complaining to the VMS staff. You got to go in there and do something. Well, they're not the culture cops. So
right.
Anyway, so next month, then in theory, you'll hear a new proposal.
So in December, so hopefully there'll be a more solid solution for it.
Yeah.
So basically, residents, if you have a voice on this issue, you still have a little bit more time to give ideas.
Oh yeah, until
or put
December
input.
the 7th or whenever the next meeting is.
Okay.
Yeah, they can still have input or come to the meeting by all means. The GRF. I'm not sure when the GRF. The next meeting is, but it's always the first Tuesday in
the first Tuesday of the month. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that was the unfinished business, and then new business. This is kind of technical, not technical like you can't understand it, but like real in-house stuff like the Golf Pro Shop sales promotion. Even I had a hard time understanding it, and I was listening to the whole thing. But what it's going to do is allow the pro shop to partner. It's going to smooth sales of product at the golf shop and enhance the efficiency. And again, I'm not real. I don't know as much about it as about the drop-in lounge.
They sell product there now, and apparel, and So is that going to change? There's still going to be
no,
like
they're
this...
still going to sell it, but it's
Okay.
just going to be, there's going to be more stuff, I believe.
Okay, so they're going to enhance it and make it bigger and more, and so definitely be even better for the residents.
Yes.
Okay, well that's exciting news.
Yes, it is exciting, and I'm sorry I'm not more well-versed in that. I should be. But
You were joking about the smelling salts. I don't think we need the smelling salts yet.
You don't need the smelling salts yet? Oh, okay. How about this one?
The recreation.
It's about 100-page recreation and special events department operating rules.
Oh, wow.
How about that one?
100 pages, really?
About, yeah.
Wow.
That has been, this is the result. It was presented at the November the 7th meeting, but it's the result of probably a year in sections. The operating rules for recreation and special events, that's huge. That's operating rules for Clubhouse 4 and the slip casting and the golf and the garden centers and the equestrian center and the clubhouses and and the bocce and the shuffleboard and the archery and so and the room rentals. It's huge.
Yeah,
and
there's a lot of different moving parts.
And a lot of it was like old, and it had been like in patchwork. There had been little rewrites. It had been updated periodically, but this was a massive rewrite.
Overhaul of the whole thing.
And update to conform with state stuff that we were already in compliance with, but we hadn't spelled out exactly in the operating rules. So that's all been redone.
Okay.
And it's up again. It's up on for a 28-day review notification.
Okay.
They call it notifications, like every 28 days, right there. But it's not really notification. It's notification that you can review it and notification that we're going to vote on it. Okay. Permanently. So that's that one. Are you excited yet?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, now this one.
It all benefits in the end, right?
Oh yeah, this is all a lot of work by a lot of moving parts. Yeah. Actually, so then, as you know, personally, our driving range just opened.
Yes, very exciting news.
Yeah, and before the driving range was open, our folks wanted to practice their golf swings, but there was no driving range that they could go on. And so we had one or two, I forget, of these big nets where you
to catch the
swing
balls.
Your ball. Yes, yeah. Exactly, and keep them from going all over the place. So we still have those nets, or the net. I'm not positive if there's one or two. And GRF's going to donate that. They found some kind of a golf club for youth. It's not scouting.
That can
I
use
think it's
it and would need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful. What a great idea to donate it. I love that.
For sure, instead of just throwing it in the landfill.
Right.
And it's still perfectly good. There's very few moving parts on a golf net, right?
Yeah. And so you guys only had it since March when the driving range closed? So it's not even that old.
Not even that old, no.
Yeah.
But it's been beat up a lot, as it were. So that went through just fine.
Okay.
And then donations. Somebody is donating fans for the equestrian center, and these are fans to keep the horses cool.
Nice.
Yeah, during these really hot summers that we have.
Yes.
And it keeps the air circulating, and it's nice. And so somebody donated. That was very kind of them. Our thanks to the donor.
Do you know how many fans or where they're going to be placed exactly? Or I guess they like kind of attach to the wall type thing. Is that usually how it works?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. And I'm thinking maybe 6. Okay. But I don't have it. I don't know exactly how many, but it's more than 2 and less than 10.
Okay.
Keep our little, have you seen our little miniature horse, Sebastian?
I've seen pictures, yes.
Oh, he is so cute.
Aww.
So he'll be, we'd do anything for him. Probably all the fans are just for Sebastian, because he's so
He's going to take all of them for every angle.
Such a baby.
Aww.
So cute. Oh, and then there's an additional occupancy fee that's also on 28-day notification.
And so what is that one about?
That just firms up. There's a fee that GRF, okay, people that are living here as regular residents, I mean, they can be owners, they can be tenants, whatever, their legal status is, they have access to GRF facilities. So there's always been, so GRF gets a little fee, not so little actually, depending on your budget, but they get a little fee for everybody over 2 people that lives in a manor. This firmed up the definitions. There's been a lot of changes recently because the state of California now says that even private homeowners associations have to allow the renting out of a bedroom. And before, you could either rent out your entire manor or not.
Okay.
Okay, it was like you either rented it out or you didn't, and you couldn't rent out like 1 room or 2 rooms, or and then I'll sleep on the couch. Well, now you can rent out 1 bedroom.
Okay.
So, in anticipation of that, we firmed up the regulations for additional occupancy fee. Oh, and the reason why we charge the fee is because it's not fair for the rest of the village to subsidize because everybody's a member of GRF, the Towers, Third, and United, and with space, our fees are based on the use by a certain number of people, and it wouldn't be fair for, and there's always been an additional occupant fee. It's just now it has to be more fine-tuned because of the state business. But it's not fair for everybody else to subsidize the use of somebody who's renting, and it's just not. So that's a source of fees to
make it more equal.
I hate to call it income, but it's revenue. Yeah. It's a source of revenue to GRF, which in turn supplies, because the more people there are, the more upkeep, the more staff, et cetera.
True.
So that's that one. And then, the proposed defunding of expenditures, this is kind of cut and dried. Every year, after we've approved the upcoming year's budget, that's usually in September, God willing, and the creek don't rise. We approve it, and it's done in September. And then staff, in conjunction with, finance, in conjunction with the directors of the various VMS functions, they propose a list to the boards, and then and of course the treasurers of the boards, everybody's involved in this. But what they do is they defund. If we had said, okay, we're going to spend $120,000 on putting in pepper trees, and that's on the books for a while, and we can't touch that money. And so somebody decides finally we don't want to plant pepper trees. Well, there's no reason to have that $120,000 in your budget, in your reserve budget, if you're not going to plant pepper trees. So we would defund that expense.
Okay.
So we say, okay, these items, and I think this year it was around $200,000 of items that. Or maybe it came in under budget. Maybe you had $100,000 budgeted, and it only came in at $80,000. Well, then we would defund that $20,000.
Okay, gotcha.
So they do that
sense.
once a year. Yeah, they go through and say, okay, we're going to do this. We're not going to do this. Let's take these out, and that's what we all said. Yep, take them out. So we approved that.
Your board of directors election ballot counts are complete now.
And the new directors are William Cowan and Kush Bada, although Kush was formerly with Third, so he's not really a new director, he's just new on GRF. And William Cowan is a brand new director. And Joan Milliman got reelected, and Rhina Rothberg was appointed from, we have a rota that every year a different resident mutual appoints a member, and this time it was Mutual 50's turn. So Rhina Rothberg was appointed. So those are the 4: Kush, William Arnew, and Joan was reelected, and Reina was appointed. And James Hopkins is the president, Juanita Skillman is the first vice president, Martin Rosa is the second vice president. Martin Rosa is currently way, way, way out of the country.
Oh, and, really?
Yeah, visiting anyway, he's way out of the country. And Joan Milliman and Reina Rothberg.
Wonderful.
Is the treasurer. So that's it. That's everything we did in 2 days.
That is, yeah. Just explaining it is a lot. I can't imagine.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine all the work you guys put in to, bring all this together and
well, thank you.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work.
It is, and our VMS we couldn't do it without VMS. I mean, we work like, sometimes it's more like this, but most of the time it's like this. And we wouldn't have this place if it wasn't for, our directors and somebody's got to do the work. And the VMS actually does the work, and we direct it, because we're directors.
Yes. What would you say for you? What has been the best part? How long did you serve on the board, and how long did you do
2 years on GRF, and before that, 3 years on United.
Okay. So for you, what was the best, what's the thing you're going to take away from it that you loved doing, or you were glad that you were a part of it?
I loved seeing how it worked. This community, I'm always very curious, always have been. And I love to see, oh, that's how that works that way. And it doesn't seem like it because I didn't know some of this stuff in very much detail, but it's a lot to learn. And I think and I've made one really good friendship and several nice friendships, but mostly it's just learning how everything works.
Yeah.
And working with staff. I've really, really enjoyed working with staff.
Aw, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And so any plans now that you're going to have a bit more free time on your plate?
Well, I'm going to work on getting back in shape, for one thing, and because this takes up your whole life, and so I'm going to try to work on my getting in shape and spend more time with my husband. Very little time with my husband, and he works. So I want to make plans for his day off. And there's some neighbors that need we're all getting older, and there's some of my neighbors need a little more checking up on.
Yeah.
And so I want to spend time with my neighbors. Instead of always being too busy, I'm sorry, I'm on my way to a meeting.
Right.
Be able to stop and hear how they're doing.
Oh, that sounds like a wonderful plan. So thank you. It was so nice to meet you.
Thank you. It was really nice to meet you too.
Oh, thanks. Well, stay with us because we have announcements and weather coming up right after this.
Hi, my name is Rhonda Plains. I'm from Fullerton, California. I absolutely love Dr. V. I am very happy to drive from Fullerton to Laguna Woods. I was having an issue with my vision. There was strobe light going off in my eye. Dr. Vias was able to get me in to see him the next day. Once I met him and he diagnosed the problem with my eye, I felt very comfortable with him, and I'm just really happy that I found him.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
When we talk about cancer, we talk about how we're going to beat it. We talk about the 100 million lives impacted every year because of City of Hope's discoveries, and our team of more than 1,600 cancer specialists, all dedicated to ending cancer and giving you hope.
Hi, remember us?
We're back,
Christine and Jack from the Jewelry Box.
which is now the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers.
Relocated in a new spot in our old shopping center.
But we're still Orange County's preeminent buyer of gold, jewelry, watches, and flatware.
And we're still a full jewelry repair center. And with our 3 graduate gemologists, we're still here to appraise your special pieces.
And like always, at the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers,
It's about trust.
Welcome back to This Day. Let's take a look at some announcements and events happening here in the village. You can come join concerned citizens today as they present the documentary Rigged the Voter Suppression Playbook. This is today at 2 p.m. in Clubhouse 1. Learn how voting rights are being undercut by gerrymandering, voter ID laws, and purges of the voter rolls. And next we have the Join the Democratic Club presentation, The Fight for Our Future, on Tuesday, November 21st at 7 p.m. in Clubhouse 2, Main Lounge. For more information, contact Sue Deering at 949-463-4419. And coming up on Monday, it's Monday Movies at the Pack. This month's movie is Living. No ticket is required. Doors open at 1:45 and the movie begins at 2 p.m. And now taking a look at the weather. Today is partly sunny. It's looking nice out there after yesterday's rain. We'll have a high of 71 and a low of 57. There could possibly be a brief shower or two at some point throughout today. Tomorrow on Friday, it'll be mostly cloudy with also possibility of a little bit of rain. Going into the weekend on Saturday, it'll be definitely cloudy with a couple of showers, about a 50% chance of rain. Sunday, the clouds are moving out and the sun returns. And on Monday, it'll be beautiful and plenty of sunshine. Taking a look ahead, tomorrow, the Theater Guild will be here. They're here to talk about their Holiday to Salute Veterans variety show. That's coming up on December 21st. And then we'll also have Cole Young with this week's Sports Corner. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Bobby Higgins. Have a great day.
Irvine Barclay Theater is your home for the best in live entertainment. Here's what's coming up next. For tickets and information, visit thebarclay.org.
If you're driven by an adventurous heart, you're in luck. The 2024 Subaru Outback shares your spirit. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive and up to 32 miles per gallon. Plus, 97% of Outback vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today. The 2024 Subaru Outback. Go where love takes you.
At Irvine Subaru, celebrate the 2023 Subaru Share the Love event. Subaru will donate $250 to a charity of choice.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. Remember me? I'm the king of whoopee. And you're watching Village Television. But everybody does.